Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. Today we'll learn to program a STM32 microcontroller using Arduino IDE. So I hope you already have the basic idea about the STM32 microcontroller or the Nucleo boards. So for this tutorial I will be using the Nucleo-64 F446 RE version. So why using Arduino IDE? Um, as you know that there are various modes of programming this microcontroller, and as this is a 32-bit advanced microcontroller, so it has so many features and so many settings that might appear a bit complex for the beginners. So if you are a beginner, then Arduino IDE and the Arduino framework is enough. But if you want to use the full potential of this microcontroller, then you must have to use the STM32 CubeMX and the Kale IDE or the STM32 Cube IDE. So let's see how we can do this using the Arduino IDE. So I am using the Arduino IDE version 2.0.3. So the first task is to install the board for the microcontrollers. So first you need to go to the file section and then go to the preference section, and here you will see a link. This link allow Arduino IDE to install additional boards. So I will provide this link in the video description. You have to enter this link and check in the compile and upload if you haven't already done this, and then click OK. Now if you navigate to the board section and search for STM32, you would be able to see this option, and you can see that for me this is already installed. So you might have to install this version for your setup, and it might take some time, and you need to restart your Arduino IDE after the installation is complete. And when it's done, now you have to choose your board. So click on here and then select board and port. From here, first you have to search for the board. So I am using the Nucleo-64. So I have selected this option, and you have to find the port. So let's find the port. From here we'll go to the device manager, and under the port section you can see the STMicroelectronics ST-Link virtual COM port, that is COM13. So I have selected the COM13 port and OK. Now we also have to select the board part number. As you know that Nucleo-64 comes in various categories with different chips. So I am using the F446 RE version, so you have to choose this part number. And we have written a simple program to test if it's working correctly or not. So the coding method is similar to the Arduino programming. As we are using the serial communication, so I am using the serial class and serial.begin. We are using a speed of 9600 baud per second, and inside the main loop we are checking that if there is any data available on the serial port, and if it's available, then we are using a string variable to store the data coming from the serial, and we will be reading a complete string from the serial, and we will read until we find an enter or the /n character, and after that we have to use str.trim. So what does this function do is, if there is any white space before or after the string that it received, it will eliminate those things. And now we are checking that what we have received. If we have received high, then the Nucleo would print hello in the serial monitor, and if it has received anything other than high, then it would print no match found. So now let's compile it. If you are doing this for the first time, then the compilation process might take some time. So in my case, as you can see, the compilation is done, and now we have to upload it. So you can see the upload is done. Okay, now we'll open the serial monitor, and here you have to choose the baud rate, and from this option you have to select both NL and CR. And now we'll write a message that is high and press enter. So you can see the Nucleo is sending a response back that is hello, just what we have written in the code. And if we send anything other than hi, let's say hello, so you can see it is sending a response that no match found. You can try with anything and it will give you the same response. So we can see now that it is both receiving data and sending response. So the serial is working fine. So that is all about today's tutorial. In the later tutorials, we will learn about the other features of the microcontroller and try to program those features using the Arduino IDE. Thanks for watching.